What's up, y'all, and welcome back to CountryCast. Tonight, our news story surrounds country star Miranda Lambert and her thoughts on Garth Brooks winning the Entertainer of the Year award back at the 2019 CMAs. Remember that debacle when many fans thought that Carrie Underwood was slated to win, and yet many other fans thought that Eric Church was slated to win the award. However, neither one of them took that award home, but Garth Brooks did. Y'all know what to do. Stick around, because when we get back, we are going to get to Miranda Lambert's thoughts on Garth Brooks' winnings. And just real quick, like always, before we get started with tonight's news story, please remember to head on over to our social accounts, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, to give us a like and a follow. Our Facebook is CountryCast, our Instagram is CountryCast News, and our Twitter is @CountryCast News. For all the folks who are new here or the ones who have been by the show before, hit that subscribe button for me down below, turn the notifications on as well, and hit that like button so YouTube knows that you love us here at CountryCast, and we can keep bringing you breaking updates on your favorite country artist and all the news coming right out of Music City. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive right into this. Tomorrow night on November 11th, we will be witnessing the 2020 CMA Awards. However, the 2019 CMA Award still holds a pretty rough spot in Miranda Lambert's heart. Let's face it, that night still holds a rough spot for a lot of country music fans out there because of who won the Entertainer of the Year award that year, which was Garth Brooks. Carrie Underwood fans were a little heartbroken when she didn't win, especially looking at that night specifically where they were highlighting the female country artist in country music. And then on the other side of the fence was Eric Church fans, who were also really upset at the fact that he did not win because they felt as though he put on a massive showing that year with his tours, especially the Double Down Tour. However, ultimately in the end that night, we saw Garth Brooks walk away as 2019 CMA Award winner for Entertainer of the Year. But as most of you already know out there, Garth Brooks will not be one of the nominees this year for Entertainer of the Year because earlier this year he turned to Facebook Live where he revealed that he will be stepping down as one of the participants in that category in order to allow the future country artists to have their time in the spotlight and showcase just why they are Entertainer of the Year. Now, don't get me wrong, we have seen several Garth Brooks fans not really agreeing with that decision. However, Garth thought that that would be best, and now here we are coming into the CMAs tomorrow night with a nominee pool that does not include Garth Brooks. The nominees this year are Luke Combs, Eric Church, Keith Urban, Carrie Underwood, and Miranda Lambert. Well, Miranda Lambert, one of the nominees, has recently spoke about her thoughts on Garth Brooks winning the Entertainer of the Year award back in 2019, and I gotta say she was very candid, she was very forthcoming on her thoughts, and really didn't hold anything back when speaking to the LA Times in a recent interview. According to Saving Country Music, Miranda Lambert told the LA Times, "I think that last year was bullshit and that Carrie Underwood should have taken it. I'm still a little bit grudgy about it. Although I love Garth, he was my first concert when I was 10 years old. There's times and places for things, and I just felt like it was the wrong thing. But this year I'm excited because I feel like it's the way that it should be. And maybe that's because he pulled out of it. I don't know. But I think everyone in the category deserves to be there." Miranda Lambert was not alone in this interview. She was also joined by Ashley McBryde. Ashley McBryde also gave her 2 cents in on the situation and said, "I know there are people that are upset about it and people that are delighted about it. But Garth doesn't do anything that he hasn't thought through completely." Miranda Lambert responded to Ashley McBryde by saying, "That's a nice answer." Garth himself has also spoke about this as well, saying that the decision was not fun. According to a Saving Country Music article, Garth spoke about the decision and said, "It wasn't fun, let's put it that way." And it continues on explaining how Garth Brooks got the idea from a Twitter post from one of his fans, explaining that maybe Garth should step away from the award, and Garth responded by saying, "I 100% agreed." Now, when you look at what Garth Brooks has done throughout his career, there is really no argument that he is truly a superstar in country music, and many may try to argue the fact, well, is the Entertainer of the Year award maybe watered down a little bit because the top dog has taken his name out out of the pool, and you're not really getting that straight, fierce competition with his name still in the hat. However, I think we're looking at a very strong applicant pool this year for the nominees in the category, with Luke Combs, Eric Church, Miranda Lambert, Carrie Underwood, and Keith Urban. I gotta say, it is pretty strong, and Miranda Lambert has even stated there that she's really excited about this year and what's to come with who may win this award. So, two things, guys. Let me know who you think might win this award tomorrow night, who we could potentially be seeing holding up that trophy at the end of the night and giving their thank you speech. And also just your thoughts on what Miranda Lambert thinks about Garth taking the trophy home last year in 2019. Down below in the comments, make sure you reflect how you feel about this, folks. But that will be it for today's video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Turn those notifications on as well so you never miss out on any breaking updates on your favorite country artist and all the news coming right out of Music City. Y'all stay country.